fix.
Hey, one of these days we'll all get by. Don't be afraid, don't fall.
Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Martin Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Termarr Johnson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1. Brennan at second with nobody out. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side and foul ball. High fly ball out into left center field. Ruiz makes the play and there's one down. Now it's the DH, Chris Bermudez. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the first baseman, William Wells. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for Atlanta. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And towing the slab here, Jarvis Gray. What do we have on him?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Ball to strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Alexis Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Reds go down quietly. Scoreless after one. Welcome back. And now number 12.
The center fielder, number 12.
Peralta back to work. And that one is inside ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. And a quick out, number one. This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Noel V. Marte. And the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
0-2 now. Can't field it cleanly. Fired to second. Now in for the Braves, Mariano Castaneda. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going.
Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Frank Harrell. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Bounced out to short, Marte. And quickly one away in the second. Next to hit, Lou Sanchez. Swing and a foul straight back. Second inning here, no score. Now one missed.
1-1.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Center field, number 12. Sizes this one up, hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Mariano Castaneda. In the air, right field, Yamamoto. Moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's going to be William Gildehaus. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air, out towards right center. Yamamoto on the move. He makes the grab, and there's two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the right fielder, John Brennan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that one hammered. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Taps softly to the right side. Sanchez steps on the bag, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Orlando Gonzalez. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
0-2.
The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Marte with a throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting it, The third baseman,
Brian on the next to hit for the Reds. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's a native of South Korea. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's a fun fact for you. We've never had more active players from South Korea in Major League Baseball than we do right now.
That one 95 to finish him off.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
This to center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Reds down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Chris Bermudez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1. The 1-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, number 12. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. And there's a ball. That one hooked foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and now Connie Field. Gray back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, right side, Johnson. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Out there to center. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Alexis Hernandez, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Frank Harrell will hit next. In there for strike 1. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carroll racing, makes the catch. Reds leave 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Here's a strike. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a tapper. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting,
Here's the shortstop at the plate. NLWC Marte. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gildehaus batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Line to left. And that's just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
That one gets down for a hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. At the plate, John Brennan. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
Got it by him for the K. Now here is Termar Johnson. Check swing, no appeal. And now it's even up.
One ball. One strike.
Castaneda, the runner at third. Gildehaus on at first with 2 down.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, they call it comma, comma, comma. Oh, they call it comma, 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 comma. Oh, back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Lou Sanchez. Out towards right center field, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, David Koo. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. On the ground, 2 ball. Marte touches the bag for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Koo rounds second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first, and it's a 1-run game.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next for Cincinnati, Brian On. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings and chases a low one there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. That's to third. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And the home team down a run. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Chris Bermudez. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. The 1-0. Tapped softly on the ground. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, William Wells. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, number 12. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Whips it across, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Connie Field. And a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Johnson hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now shortstop, Ruiz.
Now it's the shortstop, Juan Ruiz. He swings and fouls one off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Alexis Hernandez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his back. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Harrell. First offering, and it just misses. Popped up. Marte under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and our score. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground to third. And foul ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Pulls it in on the run.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Marte up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Mariano Castaneda. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swings through that. 1-1. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here at the ball. Set for the last half of the 7th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Lou Sanchez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle.
Diego Vizcaíno on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired.
Over to second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And here's the catcher, Orlando Gonzalez, 1 for 2. Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
New pitcher on now, Pablo Pineda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Termarr Johnson, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And that's a fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Johnson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves strand 1. They lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Braves. George Bermudez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Isaac Sager, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. The tying run at the plate. Chopped left side. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Connie Field. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0. That's a little bit low.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Johnson. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, number 12. Strike 1. Pineda, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ball popped up. Ruiz puts it away, 2 away down. Noel. V. Marte next up for the Braves. So they bring on the veteran, number 23.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And strike two.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order. New arm out of the bullpen, Isaac Sager.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one. And the 0-2. That one missing inside. And he deals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Harold swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And the pitch. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and fires. Out to short. The throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Brennan on the move, heading back some more. Turning and looking, and it's gone. He got just enough of that one, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the second baseman, David Koo. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. On on to extra innings. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mariano Castaneda in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And a base hit right there. Making a move at first on a pinch run, Rick Grissom. Digging in, William Gildahas gets the bunt down the right side, and they put the tag on him for the out. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, John Brennan. Left field. Makes the catch for the out. Termarr Johnson next up for the Braves. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Braves take the lead. 3-2. So digging in, Chris Bermudez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. Johnson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 2-2. On the ground to first, Sanchez takes it himself, out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So coming into the game now on defense, Harry Ford. He takes over behind the plate. Well, 1-run game, and here is Orlando Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wells flashes the leather on the running catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
On. Swings through it for strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets him to chase after that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Yamamoto. Rocketed out towards right center, and that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Connie Field, the next to hit for the Reds.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. So the Atlanta Braves sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to him, Boog. I mean, It's very difficult to come into a hostile stadium with all the energy and excitement of the postseason, but clearly that was no issue for these guys. They played well, and I think that bodes well for their chances at making a deep run here in October.
And a lot of disappointment for these fans and, of course, the players as well as they turn their attention to the offseason. Not the postseason experience they were hoping for or capable of, but they'll look to build on their success for next year.